Okay, so check this out. I was throwing away some stuff at the garbage, and that's right about here. And then I had a look around here, and I found this Festool box. Super cool. And when I opened it, there's a drill inside. Super nice drill, extra battery, charger, bits, everything is still included. The only thing is that it doesn't do anything, it's not working at all. So probably it's just the nickel cadmium batteries that are not working. But maybe I can see if I can revive them or maybe change them so it's actually working. But this is going to be a cool project. So let's see if we can fix it. Awesome. Okay, so here I brought it back to the desk, checking out all the different parts that are inside. Check the batteries, totally flat. When I unpacked it, I also found exploded fuse inside. Super nice that they included it. What was left to do was put the batteries on a charge, see if I could get any more juice out of it. Maybe it would still run, to see if it was a mechanical problem or maybe an electrical problem, what resulted this drill in being thrown away. I started to unscrew the drill to see what is inside. Just some standard Phillips head screws, all the same length, super nice to open. And then when I finally got it open, I found that the motor was at the bottom, very cool. Makes it super nice to handle. Also these motors from Dyson, the hairdryer has the motor at the bottom, super nice to work with. It does result that it requires this extra metal linkage to move the drill, but in the end, very nice design choice. Here I'm cleaning it out with some compressed air, not a lot of dust coming out of it, so I don't think it saw a lot of use. Here I made this stupid mistake where I opened up the gears. There's a planetary gear inside for the clutch and for the speed. I shouldn't have done that. The grease looks very good still, so it was just a waste of time. Took a long time to get it back together. All the gears need to be just in the right position. So next time when you open something, you see gears, just leave it, don't touch it and just go with it. Otherwise you will spend quite some time. In the end it was fun, but it was quite time consuming. Next up was the electrical part. I tested the batteries, still 2.5 volts, but when I connected it to the drill, it wouldn't turn. When I tried with the lithium ion batteries, 4 volts or 8 volts, also didn't work, so that was weird. When I connected the batteries itself to the terminal clips, then it would turn. So in the end it was a problem with my multimeter and the leads. If I connect a bigger gauge wire to the battery, then it does work, so that was just an easy fix. And then I could continue on replacing the battery packs. Here you see the inside of one of them. 8 nickel cadmium batteries, and I wanted to give them a good upgrade, so I still had this electrical bike battery pack, so I wanted to use some of the cells from there. When you open up these battery packs, always make sure to only cut one wire at a time, otherwise it can cause a short circuit, and you definitely don't want that. And what you see here is that I'm unpacking it. Here is one of the cells. It used to be 7 in series and then 5 in parallel, as you can see. The batteries that they use inside are 18650s. These are super standard, you can find them anywhere. Batteries for cars, bikes, laptops, drills. So that's what I'm gonna use in this drill. Initially I wanted to use this blue module that you can see on top above the screwdriver to manage the cells, so a battery management system. But it turned out that that one could not handle the current that was required for the motor. So it didn't work. Maybe later I can still replace it, but for now I'm just putting the cells directly to the battery connector. I'm using the old nickel strips from the old cell to solder them onto the new ones. And here I just use some solder because I didn't have a spot welder at my place. So you just go with the tools that you have. In the end, it works perfectly fine. The only thing is that you heat up the cells, which is not good for the cells itself. And now putting it back together. And when I try the new one, it's much better, much quicker. So now I'm also gonna replace the second battery. I'm not gonna bother you with that because it's just the same procedure basically. And the only thing left to do was clean up the box. It was a bit yellow over time. It got yellow due to the UV. And with some hydrogen peroxide, you can get it white again. So just leave it overnight in a warm place with some UV light, and then it gets nice and bright. Here I'm putting it back together. Everything is still complete. Putting the paper cover back. And now I just have a super nice drill around the bench just to put everything back together or take it apart. And thanks for watching. Hope you liked it, and let me know if you still have any questions.